Well, I guess I'm here alone. Um, we must have got our schedules mixed up. This is Dave with Music United against Team Bullying and Suicide. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. And I just want to tell you a little bit about this Zoom series. We're trying to bring you some of our regular Music United participants and some new ones that have wanted to be involved that we can do some things with, at least virtually for now, and hopefully in person soon. And we know Zoom's not the same as being able to meet one-on-one and do a little bit better interviews and things like that. But live stream and Zoom calls and those sort of things are going to be the way it is still for a little bit. So Music United, what we do, for those of you that are wondering, is we put on music shows. We're hoping to get big enough that someday we can close off a street or something. But right now they're in clubs. They feature mostly local artists. Some are regulars, and then we always have some new people we want to feature, and some people that are available that weekend or whatever. And the goal is to raise awareness for bullying and suicide, particularly with the younger people. School-age children, middle school. Oh my God, middle school is hard. And then high school. And of course, then up into college, and we all know you get a little bit of that in the workplace, and just how to everyone's mental health really during this last year, which has been kind of crazy and different for all of us. So, whoops, I think we're here. I guess I'm going to split this into two videos. So now you know who we are, and now I'm going to see if our other participants are here. We have Jordan and Mary Lane, and I'm trying to get her in here. Hey.
Hi.
You're in one place this time.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is coming. I got you, I got Mary Lane. Oh, there they are. You guys are all together. Well, welcome. I sort of did the introduction because I wasn't sure if we got our times mixed up or not. I'm here with TemperMental from Los Angeles. And I actually made notes this time. Hi. And before you introduce yourself, we have been trying to put a show together with you guys since we saw you at Mesa Music Fest. And for whatever reasons, it just hasn't happened. And but anyway, we consider you a Music United artist now. So welcome. And what I'd like to do is have each of you introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then tell us about TemperMental, the band.
All right. First.
Hi, I'm Christina. I'm the vocalist.
Hi, I'm Ruby. I'm the bassist.
Hey, I'm Marilyn. I'm the guitarist.
And hi, I'm Jordan, the drummer.
Well, that's about as little about yourself as you could possibly tell us.
Okay.
So I'm going to help you out a little bit. Starting with Jordan, you did a drumming competition this past year, and tell us a little bit about that.
So I participated in the Hit Like a Girl drum competition, and it's for female drummers all over the world. And in my age category 13 to 17, I placed third. So that was really, really cool. And yeah, I was the only person from the US in my age category that placed in the top 3. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And the other 3 of you, did you have anything you wanted to add about yourself real quick before we get into the band?
So I'm Christina. I'm the vocalist. I've been singing since I was 5. I started out in musical theater, went to pop, went to soul and R&B, and then I ended up here with these girls doing hard rock.
I know.
Sorry.
You're up, Ruby.
So I started playing bass when the band started, and I also do harmonies for the band, and I'm starting to scream too for the band. So yeah.
Hey, I'm Marilyn. I've been playing guitar since I was about 10 years old. I'm super into like rock music. I've just always kind of done rock, different variations of rock throughout the years, but I've always been a rocker.
Hey, I'm Jordan, and I love music. I've been playing drums since I was 12 and piano since I was 7. And I just love everything music.
You've got quite a collection of albums, variety on your wall behind you. Buddy Holly to the Descendants to Johnny Cash. So that's pretty cool. Sounds like you're pretty well-rounded. So, well, let's look at my questions here. Tell us a little bit about the band. When did it form? And if you don't mind, possibly your age ranges and I don't know, your music.
All right.
So TemperMental has been TemperMental has been around for about 4 years now. It'll be 4 years in May. And we've gotten a lot harder as the years go on. We all met working together on a show called Wet Hot American Summer 10 years later. And then we met Jordan a couple years later at a Battle of the Bands.
You stole her away. I think Christina's frozen.
Catch up.
Yeah.
Marilyn, continue the rest for me.
All right. Like you said, we're an all-girl rock band. We've been together for 4 years.
Oh, our age.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was blanking on.
15, 16 to 18-year-olds.
18.
So we've been playing music a long time together. Like she said, we used to be a little bit more, I would say we were like pop punkish.
Yeah.
Listen to our super old stuff, but we've gotten a lot harder and a lot more. Is emo the right term? I don't know.
I don't know.
We
There's
all, like,
not a great amount of examples of our current style out, but there will be soon.
Yeah, I've noticed that your singles are a little bit older now, and I know hopefully you're going to be recording some new stuff soon that represents where you are now. The thing that caught my attention at Mesa Music Fest is how much, I don't know, I'm going to use the word joy. I don't know if you're supposed to use that in hard rock, but joy you guys have on stage and how that transfers to the audience. So
yeah, we all love to perform. I've always loved performing. It's probably one of my favorite parts of everything. I mean, I love everything about, this whole thing we got going on, but I really love to perform, and bouncing energy off of the audience and the band has always been something that's.
Yeah, and right now we're really missing it because
Yeah.
I can't do anything. Yeah.
I mean,
oh no.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we're back. I think the wonderful world of technology, right?
Yeah.
So
Always. So
I know it wasn't your last show, but it was one of the um, bigger shows toward the end of, or toward the beginning of the pandemic. I made it out to NAM a day early to see you guys kind of almost open NAM, with your performance. How was that for you guys?
amazing.
It was awesome. We were so
So-
excited. It was tons of fun.
Yeah,
like
so
the D'Angelico.
Yeah, I did get to play the D'Angelico guitar. It was definitely like a super great experience. We hadn't played NAM prior to that, so it was awesome.
And Susie Quattro was there, and
yeah,
me and Jordan got a picture with her.
Yeah, I didn't get to run into
She
her,
watched-
but
she watched like the beginning of our set, so that was really cool.
oh, that's way cool. I would have loved to turn around and see her, but I was busy with the camera in front of my face. So because I remember, way back at the beginning of her career with Can the Can and Devilgate Drive and all those things. So that was cool. Yeah, it's a fun thing. So I look forward to seeing you again if NAM is ever able to do live, maybe 2022 or something. Let's see what I got. I got How's NAM. Now, I noticed 3 of you are together and 1 is not. And I'm assuming you guys are all, doing all the usual safe stuff. How has it been being separated and not able to do what you love with your friends and bandmates?
It sucked.
It really sucked.
It was awful. It's terrible because for a while, I mean, before we even like were able to start getting together, we were doing.
Which was for a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time before we really started to get to do stuff again. But we were doing stuff over Zoom and writing over Zoom, and I don't remember a single thing from any of that. Like I literally have no memory. We wrote songs, but I don't remember their existence. Like they're there, we play them, but I don't remember writing them. I don't have any memory of it. It was just kind of autopilot. It sucked.
It sucked a lot. It was really
Yeah.
difficult to call and not be able to like actually see each other's faces and expressions, especially when you're trying to write songs that express real feelings when you're not having real feelings with anyone.
I know, and we were just kind of sitting there and like we'd be sitting there and it's like, what should we write about? What do we want?
Do you guys want to do anything? Then 3 hours go by, so I guess we've been on for a while. Should we go?
Yeah.
Mhm.
See you guys next time.
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists have turned to other things, found a new hobby, or developed one that they had previously that they can do by themselves. Do any of you have examples where that may have happened with you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm an artist. I do a lot of drawing and I also like to write a lot. So I've been doing a lot of like story writing and drawing, character design type stuff.
I started to do painting again.
And I've also been drawing and biking and going on hikes and nature things that I had never done before.
Yeah, I started making like fans and like doing art stuff and riding my bike a lot.
All right. Well, you're an athlete too, so you need to stay fit,
Yeah.
right? Don't you do soccer and some other things pretty heavily?
I
Is-
used to play soccer when I was like younger, but I used to play ice hockey and I just like stopped that like a year ago now.
Well, that's serious stuff. Now, Christina, you mentioned nature. So let me transition into, I'm looking at the time here. Gosh, we're going fast this time. What has that done for you? Just finding that it's nice to go for a walk in the hills or whatever.
Getting a breath of fresh air when you're having a not good time with what's happening is really helpful, and it helped me learn a lot about myself and how my brain works and what I need to do to keep my brain from being as sad. Right?
Anyone else?
Right, for sure.
And
Yeah.
what about the rest of you ladies? Have you been able to go outside?
A little bit more lately. It's been kind of hard to get outside and do a lot of stuff. I don't have a yard or anything. I live in an apartment, so I've been kind of cooped up inside a lot. It's kind of sucked, but things are slowly starting to get better, so it's been helpful. Honestly, I've just mostly been focusing most of my attention into like my art and stuff and writing and a lot of music practice all the time. So listen to a lot of music, play a lot of music. That's just mostly what I do.
I
Right.
walk dogs every morning, so I'm outside every day.
Nice. And
Yeah,
Jordan, go ahead.
just like getting outside, whether it's a walk or a bike ride or whatever, it just like helps so much. Like, so I try to like get outside at least once a day, like for a walk or whatever.
Nice. It's been tricky this last year. Everything's been kind of messed up. Um, Tell us all your social media links and all those sort of things. How can we stream the music that's out before? Um, and how can we find you? How can we get a TemperMental t-shirt? Those sort of things.
Our music is on every single digital streaming platform, so like Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, anywhere. And we're just
Right.
TemperMental the band.
Yeah, TemperMental the band on everything. Go to our TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube channel. We got some YouTube videos out there. We're gonna start trying to post a lot more often too. And if you want to buy merch, you can DM us and we'll tell you the prices and stuff.
Yeah, DMing us on Instagram is probably the best way
Yeah.
to get merch.
Yeah.
Until we find some way to set up a type of store.
Yeah.
Right. And you guys do have a website, I believe, as well, that
Yes.
where people can link to that. Um, and so what advice would you give to, people your age, and a little bit younger, even a little bit older, on, I don't know, being a musician and performing? You have performed a couple fairly large shows, and so you have some experience. That what advice would you give to people looking to get going?
One thing I would say is to definitely make sure, like, if you want to be a musician, make sure that you practice a lot and make sure you're good at your craft because that's like the number one step. You can't do anything if you're not good at what you do. And make sure you love what you do too because you
Make
want to
sure
make
you're having fun.
yeah, you got to make sure you're having fun with it. Another thing I would say is listen to a lot of music because I find that music is the best motivator for me. So if you can find some music you really enjoy and want to take inspiration from, that's always a great thing for you. And make sure you have your stuff really down.
And
I
get
would say.
opinions from other people. If you can get a teacher for whatever you're trying to do it. It's always
Right.
the best option is to have someone else's guidance helping you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Support helps a lot.
definitely.
That's very cool that you might have a relationship with a teacher from high school or a favorite whatever, that you can call upon and go, I need your advice with something, and have them reach out to you. And hopefully you can keep those connections after school and things.
Definitely.
And
I have teachers and stuff like my music teachers that I talk to a lot. So
and as far as songwriting, when did you um first start writing songs together? Or have you?
Yeah.
was it 2 months? I
It
feel like
was really
It was
at the
really,
beginning of
really
the band.
fast.
we wrote our first song together, us three, and like people who were in the band at the time. We wrote our first song called "Free." It's really bad, but that was our very first song. It was like a pop punkish type style. Like I said, we've like evolved a lot from.
That was my first time ever writing anything.
That
or
was
trying
mine
to write
too.
ever.
That was my second time, I think. My first time I wrote a different song, which is also
Wow.
bad.
I just finished up an interview with this one's actually going to run before his, with a veteran songwriter, 40 years, that's had toured the world and things like that. And we were talking kind of the same thing, and he said the same thing: listen to music, listen to other songwriters, learn from it, and write a lot of crap. Because
Yeah,
that helps you get to the good stuff.
Practice writing. Like,
And finish the song even if you think it's bad. Just finish it
Just
even if
keep
it's
going.
bad and then move on. That's a big thing, is moving on from songs that aren't good and just keep new stuff coming.
Not-
And
not everything
Yeah.
you write is going to be the newest hit single, but it could be great no matter what. And you gotta keep practicing. And Just like you got to practice your guitar and your singing and your bass or whatever you play, you also got to practice your songwriting skills because it's really important that you know how to do it. You get better with time. There's songwriters that I've been like and musicians I've listened to who like have been in bands for like super long time where their music may have started off as first, but then their music gets great because of the practice throughout the years.
Also, I find that examining the song structure of songs that are on the radio really helps. Like if you go and look up the lyrics and you see, oh, a verse is supposed to be this long and a chorus is supposed to be this long, and have certain hooks and things that over time you pick up on.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my friends from back in my Hollywood, LA days is now the manager for Panic at the Disco, Green Day, and like all those bands in that genre. And what he did, he also co-writes with them, but his songwriting is really neat, and he'll pull a lyric off a song he didn't like on a demo, and it'll add to the record, and things like that. So in those bad songs, there may be that little tidbit that's you're like, hey, I need to use this in a better song. It's a good line.
Right. Or writing down feelings or thoughts or whatever and just putting them on a random doc or notes and then pulling it up when you're writing.
I do that a lot. I'll like write random words and I'll be like, hey, Chrissy, you want to like work with this? And then she's like, yeah. And she puts them into a melody.
And going back to Jordan's record collection back there, because we don't want to lose her from the conversation, is that's a really good variety of music, and you can learn things from not only the Descendants and even the Sex Pistols and stuff like that, but also from Buddy Holly, from Johnny Cash, from I don't know those sort of artists, and just take what you can, and because it is a craft. You guys are right. What would you like everyone to know about you before we sign off today? Not all at once.
About the band?
Sure, wherever you want to go with that question. It's pretty vague.
All right. Well, once again, you can follow all of us on social media at TemperMental the band, and you can listen to all of our music on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff.
We really appreciate the support from everybody, and especially from live streaming. We see so much support over that, and that's really helped us grow.
Yeah.
So thank you to everyone who comments on our stuff, because that's the only way we have interact with people right now.
Yeah.
So it really helps us keep us going.
Yeah, and
helps keep us going.
Yeah, we're gonna help try and release some new music soon. We got some cover videos out in the works right now, and then we're gonna pump out some original songs hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah, there is an album in the works that will definitely be done.
This time. I know.
We've always said we were gonna do an album, but this time it's actually going to happen.
Since like the band started, we're like, yeah, we're gonna release an album or EP, but no, this time we actually got some stuff in the works. It will happen. We're gonna release something cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and I know some of your funds are going to that because you were going to come out and do one of our live stream shows that we just released yesterday, I think. And but the money needs to go to recording right now rather than travel, out to wherever I am during the pandemic. But we will see you at a show when all this is over in Vegas, and we're going to do one in LA as well. I've got a couple acts that are interested in doing that. Who knows? We can even get some ladies, the Iron Maidens, to do something with us. Who knows? But I know you've opened for them a few times. And something off the subject a little bit. When you follow you girls on social media, and then you click off on the various members of the band, you have a huge wardrobe.
Yes,
yeah. Especially these
Guessing you like clothes.
Yes, a lot. Me and Ruby both are really, really into fashion. I've always liked clothes and designing clothes from a very small age. I would always draw what I wanted to wear. So I've amassed a lot of clothes over the years, and I don't throw anything away. So I still have my clothes from when I was 5. So
I like clothes to a point. Like I like some of it. I like to look nice. But I'm a little bit more. I wear like a little bit more casual type wear sometimes. I look like a boy half the time. That's okay.
It's not true. We all have our own styles.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm a little bit more casual with what I like to wear, but clothes are cool.
Jordan, you still with us?
My ears
Yeah.
my ears keep falling down, so sorry about that. See, yep, there it goes again.
I definitely am more casual too. So I'm working on expanding my wardrobe though, because I want to have some like gift cards. Yeah, I want to shop for some more clothes.
Well, being behind the drum set, you got to be comfortable where you can move, and visibility of you from the audience is sometimes limited, particularly in smaller places. So I know you're often, like a lot of drummers, just kind of wear sportswear to bang those things. But you do what you can. Ruby, however, you and Christina, your personal Instagram pages, you both are like supermodels on it. It's amazing. So
I don't know why my account started like that, but it's always been that way. But now I just try wearing whatever makes me happy that day. I like posting in it because it makes other people happy too.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always online looking at new clothes and trying to see like what would look good.
I love when I see girls on my page.
Yeah.
And they're like, I like your makeup, and then I'm like, no, you. It's the best.
I post random things all the time. My Instagram's a mess. But that's okay.
I'm an old guy. I just have a lot of band t-shirts. But
Shame,
um,
honestly.
Same.
yeah, and comfortable. And frankly, it's cold where I live, as you know, so I'm looking forward to getting back into some shorts in the next couple months, but rather than sweats all the time. Well, we appreciate you all being on, and we made it work this time. We struggled last time due to our snowstorm that we had, and I don't know. I guess that's about it. Do you guys want to say anything before we sign off?
Just thank you for having us on.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, and we'll get a show together soon.
Great.
So everyone, TemperMental from LA, a great rock band, high energy on stage, and you're right, your music has gotten a bit heavier since the single Strawberry Short Death and those things, and it's exciting. I'm excited for you. Great things from these ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.